Hey everyone, this is Colina. Today I'm going to take you into the hidden world beneath Berlin. This is the U-Bahn Cabrio tour. This tour makes you ride through Berlin's secret subway tunnels on a maintenance train with no roof. We got there about 15 minutes before the tour started, but most of the seats were already taken. And they gave us single-ear earphones and little audio receivers, so we could listen to the guide throughout the tour. But unfortunately, the entire tour was only in German, so we honestly couldn't understand most of it. We do know a bit of German, but the audio was fast and not super clear. Definitely not the kind of thing we could follow easily.
Are you recording already? Yes. Okay.
Like the music in the amusement park.
We are the field trip. The children in the field trip. I'm getting my camera ready too.
Everything starts at Deutsche station. Everyone puts on these bright yellow safety helmets, and the tour is planned about 2 hours. While we were waiting and watching regular passengers get on and off their U-Bahn trains, we couldn't help but feel a little silly sitting here in our helmet, like we were part of some strange underground expedition. And now the tour begins. Even though we couldn't understand the audio guide at the time, I've since looked into it and picked up some fascinating facts to share with you. The Berlin U-Bahn first opened in 1902, and back then, building tunnels under the city was no easy task. The ground here was sandy and wet, and workers had to dig everything by hand using only pickaxes and shovels. Then came World War II. Many U-Bahn stations were turned into bomb shelters, and even during the tour, we can still see the scars left behind. After Berlin was divided, the subway was literally divided too. Some West Berlin trains still passed underneath East Berlin territory, but they weren't allowed to stop, so the stations in East Berlin were completely shut down. These abandoned platforms were sealed off, dimly lit, and patrolled by guards, turning them into what people called ghost stations. But after the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989, those ghost stations slowly came back to life. The tunnels were reconnected, the stations reopened, but this tour isn't about just history. It's also about how the entire system works behind the scenes. The trains are powered by a third rail that delivers 750 volts of electricity. There is a complex system of signals, emergency exits, and even different train sizes depending on the line. Some trains are narrow, others are wider. A reminder that different parts of the U-Bahn network were originally built separately, then later joined together into the system we see today. And the stations, each one has its own vibe. Some are covered in colorful tiles from the 1920s, full of charm and character. Sometimes the train stopped at the station for a moment, and honestly, it felt a little awkward. People on the platform look at us like, what are they doing in that weird open roof train with helmets on? Couldn't help but laugh. It was a bit embarrassing, but also kind of hilarious. Some people just stared blankly, others burst out laughing, a few even waved at us, and of course there were people pulling out their phones to snap photos or record videos. It was honestly pretty fun. Also, it was like we were part of some strange little parade rolling through the ground. I'll be showing you some more stations. And then, just after Unterden station, there was this hidden unused station. I later found out that this might be the old Französische Straße station, which was shut down in 2020 after the new Unterden station opened.
It looks empty. Ah. Okay.
Actually, the whole tour ended up taking longer than planned. It lasted almost 3 hours. And the tunnels are pretty cold, so if you ever decide to go, make sure to bring a warm jacket. The U-Bahn Cabrio tour is one of those rare, offbeat experiences that you won't forget. If you ever find yourself in Berlin between April and October, definitely check it out. Okay, the tour is done. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Tschüssi!